So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'm JStewartDixon with Spirituality for Badasses. If you're unfamiliar with this channel or what it is that I do, I'm an author and a teacher, and I write humorous spiritual self-help, mostly oriented around mindfulness, meditation, and spiritual awakening. And so maybe right now you've stumbled across this video, you're not feeling happy, you're not feeling the cheer of the holidays, and I totally got you. I totally understand. For many people, this time of year is depressing. It's not fun. You feel isolated, alone, lost. You feel like the rest of the world. You feel like they're enjoying some sort of happiness or or contentness, and you're not. And so I just want to share with you a simple little exercise that I'm not promising anything here. My work, I don't promise shit in my work. I just throw it out there, and for some people they're ready for it, and for others they still got some time before some of this sinks in. So I'll share this exercise, and hopefully it'll provide some relief for you. It will work for you. Okay. So here we go. We're going to start with 3 deep breaths. Very simple. You just follow along. You can have your eyes closed, or you can follow my eyes in the camera. 3 deep breaths. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. So the first thing we're going to do is uncross your legs. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. And I just want you to notice your body. I want you to notice that crapola feeling that you're having right now. Instead of pushing it away, I want you to simply to be with it. I want you to invite that thing all the way in. All right? Counterintuitive, I know, but trust me. So we're breathing, and we're simply noticing. Notice your feet, notice your shins, notice your knees, notice your legs. And what I mean by notice is we're zeroing in, and we're putting our awareness, our attention on these parts of our body. Notice your groin, your genitals, your stomach, your lower back, your chest, heart, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, hands, neck, head, face, your whole body. So notice your whole body. That's where this is how we do this process. We notice the whole body, okay? And so we also notice the heavy feeling, the weight, the anxiety, the unhappiness, the stress, the depression that comes with this time of year. And we're going to do a little visualization. Essentially, you're going to be in a field, and you're walking towards this door, okay? And as you walk towards the door, you're going to get heavier and heavier, and you're going to allow the weight of this depression, the weight of this shitty feeling, okay, to just sink into your bones and your blood and your body as much as you possibly can. All right? Breathe deep. If your eyes are open, just stay with mine. You're walking in this field, and you can feel each step crunching on the earth. It's a nice sunny day out. It's a big field. There's grass. You see this doorway in the middle of the field, and you're a couple hundred feet away from it, and you're walking slowly. And your body's getting heavier and heavier, and you're allowing everything that your instinct tells you to push away about this feeling of Christmas, about this feeling of the holidays. You're just allowing it in. You're allowing the full weight of it to be with you. You feel yourself getting heavier and heavier with the weight of this depressing, yes, shitty, and very sobering feeling. Go ahead and allow it to be here. Keep walking. Allow it to be here. Feel it in your heart. Feel it in your chest. Just allow the full weight of it to be present. You're walking across this field, and as you get closer to this door, okay, you get heavier and heavier and heavier with the weight of this contraction this feeling of separation, this feeling of loneliness, this feeling of loss, of emptiness. Allow that completely to be here, okay? So we're feeling the weight and we're walking. And here's the other little trick to this, okay? We're gonna notice yourself and the act of noticing. You're gonna notice that there's a part of you, okay, that is doing the noticing. There's this clear, empty, watching, witnessing part, okay? It's the part that's been with you your whole life. That part that you can point to and say, geez, that was there when I was a little kid, when I was a teenager, when I was an adult. It's just this part of you that's like the you part that for many people's in their head, that again, it's a part that it's been with you your whole life. And you may notice this about it hasn't changed. So we want to notice that part. That's the witness, that's the watcher, that's the aware part of you, your awareness. So we notice that there's awareness now, is aware that you're walking, is aware of your heavy bodily feeling, okay? And we're getting closer and closer to the door, we're getting heavier and heavier, and we're becoming more basically aware, right? We're noticing that part of us that's doing the noticing, that is witnessing this whole thing. Even now, witnessing more than the visualization I'm suggesting to you, but is witnessing and watching this video, the room that you're in, the clothing you have on, my movements, my voice. You're witnessing and watching it. That part of you that is still, that is in the background, is witnessing or watching and being aware of it, right? So we're getting closer to this doorway. We're getting heavier and heavier. We're allowing it all in. And you know what? All emotions are okay in this case. If you've been pushing off crying about this, shedding tears about this, or just wallowing in it, go ahead and wallow in it. It's totally okay. It's totally okay to do that. It's also totally okay to be completely present and aware and in tune with this wallowing, with this deep feeling of unhappiness, of separation, of depression that you're feeling. Totally okay. So now you see, as we get closer to this door, we have two things going on. We have this heavy, heavy feeling, and we have this witnessing, watching part that we're noticing. So we've got these two things that are happening, okay? Two things. And here's the magic part of this exercise. I want you to notice something about awareness, something about this witness, something about this consciousness that's doing the watching and the noticing. Notice this about it. It's okay. It's totally fine. It's untouched by the holiday sadness. It's untouched by the Christmas depression. It's untouched by the loneliness. That witnessing, watching part is untouched. It's okay. It's free. It's clear. It's empty. Notice that. So now we're going to reach the doorway, okay? And go ahead and open the door. All right, we open the door and we can see the field on the other side. It's not some magical doorway to another realm. Okay, we're just going to step through this door. And as we step through this doorway to the other side, what's going to happen is that you're going to allow this witnessing, watching, aware part of you to be the dominant part, at least for the holidays, at least for today, at least for this moment. Allow it to be the dominant part. Allow it to override everything else, so that as you step through this holiday, that as you're feeling this depression, that your witnessing, watching, clear part is there with you, and it's okay. It's the thing that's kind of like your island in the midst of this shitstorm, right? It's your island. So we stepped through that doorway, and now we have a sense that more than being just in a depressing, emotionally claustrophobic and unhappy body, mind, we have this other part of us. We have this sense of awareness, this sense of okayness, this sense of this watching, witnessing awareness. That's fine. That isn't bothered by the holidays. And if we can do that, if we can sort of be in touch with that, it's not a cure-all. This is not a magic button, that is going to heal you forever and ever. It's not good. It doesn't work that way. But it can give you some relief, and it can give you a sense of yourself that isn't wallowing in that unhappiness. At least for the short term. In the long term, this little trick is super powerful. In the long term, the whole thing does flip. It's dynamic, and then if you have a sense ongoing in your life that you're depressed, that you're unhappy, that you feel you're unfulfilled or whatnot, that flips, and that does indeed go away with time. With time, that exercise can be very, very powerful. That's the essence of good spiritual awakening, good spiritual work, is to notice that part of yourself. So, but for today, just because we just want to get you through this little period, is to simply notice that awareness for today, and then maybe tomorrow do the same thing and see what happens. And that's how one invites and sees this heavy, unhappy feeling that so often comes with the holidays, as instead of being something that gets pushed away and that's bad and you feel like there's something wrong with you, it's flipped on its end, and it's viewed as an invitation to find yourself, to find your real self, which is exactly what this awareness part is. It's the real authentic you, and it's been there with you your whole life, right? So there's something authentic about it. In our society, it's just not talked about. It's not brought forward. It's not valued. But here, at this channel, and in my books, and in my work, it's absolutely the crux of the orientation and situation, and the crux of the power of what spirituality can do for you, is to bring this awareness out from this cave into the light of day, so that it's with you all the time, so that you have a sense of everything being okay all the time. Alrighty, I hope that's helped you for the holidays. Come back to this channel anytime. Peace and happiness. JStewartDixon. Bye.